I'm not trying to be like somebody. I was working towards my goals to, but I should be treated with respect like everybody should be. Like in human rights, it's one of the laws that we get treated with respect and dignity. I've never been somebody that flaunted myself on social media, but I'm desperate right now because it's like my feelings is I'm just was working on like my trauma, which was not like not in reality or stupidity, and all throughout I've just had like stuff on social media going on about me, and I don't understand why. It's like some weird secret underground room or something like online, like I think it's on the dark web or something, like just making fun of me and making out that I've never taken responsibility, but I've been responsible for my sisters since I was like 8. I've always had to do something, so I think that that's really like, part of the reason me and my ex fought a lot is because he didn't know who I was. He kept trying to tell me what my motives were all the time. Like he's real paranoid about who I was. He's constantly saying, this is what you're doing because of this and this and this. And it's like, I'm not. I ended up having to get a counselor because I needed support, because how he made me feel, because he just kept not believing what I was actually saying and saying I was somebody else all the time. And that's why we fought. That's why I left in the end, like, because of that, and he'd slept with some woman in a gang, which I think is a big part of the reason this is happening. Um, anyway, that's all. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be special, but what I want to know is why is somebody out there trying to make me feel like I'm not special? Everybody is special in their own way. It's a pretty shitty fucking thing to do to people, eh? Like, I think it's real shitty. Um, and just to keep painting me in all this darkness and all, like I'm a dark being, whatever. Like, before this, I just used to sit in prayer and go to work, like my shitty cleaning job and my shitty like aged care job. I used to sit there and do a lot of prayer to God, and I don't say that because I'm trying to be holy, but it was just a part of my routine and gave me strength, and I was just doing it to help people, like show them that that through prayer and stuff, it strengthens our bond to the Lord, and we can get a lot of stuff done through faith. And now I'm feeling like, my faith and my like, what is it? My purity's been questioned and investigated. Like, what is that about? Like, I've never been a dirty girl since I was like 25. Like, been pretty good. Like, how many people have I really slept with? You've made out I'm like real like hornbag, and I'm not. Like, one, two, I like had 6 boyfriends, and they're all long term, pretty much, apart from one of them. Yeah, they're all long term. So, like, especially if you like called up like my ex best friend's partner's friend, that wasn't really a relationship. We didn't even like hang. We weren't even together that long. And that was It was like long distance. It was never gonna work. So I don't know why he's got anything to do with much. He didn't know me, and that's what I'm saying. Like he didn't. We didn't spend enough time to get to know each other very well, but just because of circumstances, not because I'm like a slut. That's what I'm pissed off about. Like somebody, this is my life, and you've twisted everything of who I am, how I feel about myself, through other people's ignorance. That guy doesn't know me. I haven't seen him for years. He doesn't know me. He didn't know me then either. Like, he was pissed off because I left because he was talking to his ex-girlfriend. I'm just like, well, no, I don't want to be with someone that's got ties to them. Like, you just move on from your past. This is what I do. Um, yeah. So, that's what's annoying me. It's like people from my past that aren't even like were not even connected to today, or I hadn't even contacted, going on about me. So I just want it to end, because that guy, like, I didn't have a problem with brown people. If they're going on, I'm racist about them, that's really shit, because I went to a school that was full of like Pacific Islanders and Māori people, and it wasn't that. It was like I'd been told that my ex had slept with a girl from a gang, and that had been hanging around the gay bar, that family bar, and there's like a group of guys that were in a cult. A was trying to blame it on my landlord, and then I was just like thinking it was him, because he was like, just seemed to know too much, like, about where I was and stuff. And the people that came and rescued me actually did think I was being terrorized, because they saw the stalking. So it's not all in my head, eh? Like, some shit went down and nobody was held accountable, and now everyone thinks it's funny that I was like tormented as a dog. But if you saw the photo of my face and stuff, maybe you would realize it was actually quite tragic, and I had to do a lot of healing, and that in itself should have been respected, but it wasn't. I didn't get space to fucking breathe, eh? Just got humiliated and told I'm not likable and some character online, which I never was. That's not who I am.